Well, hello. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. My name's Alani. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before and you know who I am, thanks for joining me again. I have had a little bit of break on YouTube for the last couple weeks, and I think that really goes into our video today. It's a good segue, so I'm just gonna jump right in. So I want to talk today about a few ways that I have personally beat depression. And when I say beat depression, what I mean is that I normally have more good days than bad days. This is a really hard video for me to shoot, just because I have so many thoughts on this and it's something so personal to me. But I'm hoping that by sharing the things that I've learned, I can help someone that may have been in a position that I was in, because I have been low. When I say that I have hit rock bottom and came back, like, I hit rock bottom. When I was 14, I attempted suicide and I tried to kill myself. And that was the lowest I've ever been. And to feel like that at one point in my life, and to now get to the point that I am, where I feel so grateful and so hopeful for every day, like, I just want to let other people know that it is possible. Don't give up, because you can get there. If I can get there, if from feeling like that to get to this, you can do it too. So let's just jump right in. I want to give you some ways that I personally found really useful. So first of all, I said make a routine. This was a big game changer for me, because I'm the type of person that, especially when I'm feeling really low, I have a tendency to just stay in my room, stay in my bed, and that's it. Like, I will seclude myself off, and it just leads to, it's a downward spiral from there. So my biggest thing that helped me was literally getting up and getting out of bed. Like, I know that seems, for people that may have never struggled with depression before, they don't understand how something so simple can be so influential, but really, like, it's just getting out of that cycle. And if you're stuck in your bed, you're just gonna keep going through it. At least that's what I did. So get up, get moving. And another thing that worked for me in that sense, and making a routine, was writing down my routine. Literally writing down every single thing that I had to do, even the small things like brushing my teeth, and then crossing it off as I go. Yes, it may seem silly, but you're getting that gratification, and that's what matters. That little boost of serotonin is going to help you do whatever else you need to do throughout the day, and then you're eventually just going to keep going and just keep feeding off of that. So yeah, make a routine. Like, literally, if it's the most basic thing, I don't care, but do what you need to do. Figure it out, write it down, take it day by day. My second tip would be separating yourself from your ego. So your ego is that voice in your head that's saying, I'm this, I'm that, all those I statements, that comes from your ego. And a lot of people don't realize that while that is a part of you, that is not who you are. You're not all the thoughts in your head. Those are just thoughts in your head. So learning to take a step back, and one big thing, an exercise that really helped me, was thinking of myself as a friend. Like, imagine every problem that you have going on. If a friend came to you and had the same problem, what would you say to them? How would you be there for them? What compassion would you show for them? And then show that compassion for yourself, because self-compassion and self-love are the basis of any compassion and any love. Because if you can't love yourself, as RuPaul says, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else? So step back from your thoughts and your emotions and have self-compassion. Don't judge the things that you see, because you're not gonna like everything. You're human. You're not gonna like everything that you do all the time. I know I sure as hell don't like everything that I do all the time, but I have compassion for myself, so I can look at the things that I've done that I don't like, and I can see what I need to change without beating myself up for it and making myself feel even worse, and possibly going into more negative actions or things like that. So have self-compassion. Okay, for number 3, I said enjoy the little things. I'm sure you've seen this before, if you've seen Zombieland, or like just heard it all the time because it's like such a cliche, but there's a reason that some things are cliche. It's because it's a universal truth and people have realized that and have used it over and over as generations go by. So enjoy the little things, look for the little joys in life, because I promise there's always something to be grateful for. That's been a big part of my spiritual journey, is looking for gratitude in everyday things and everything that I have, because there's always something to be grateful for. Even if it's just the breath coming out of your body, but it really goes into just your perspective. So like, imagine you're sitting in traffic, and obviously it sucks because you're in traffic. So you could either focus on being miserable and being in traffic the whole time, or you could look out your window and look at the trees, or, whatever may be near you, and just make every moment magical. Like, bring magic into your life in every possible way. If you feel like it's magical, then it is. It doesn't matter if it looks silly or if other people don't understand it. Like, do what you need to do, because ultimately at the end of the day, you know what's best for you. No one else is going to. Yeah. So for number 4 and the last tip, what I said was to take it day by day. Now, this is something that I have to do every single day, because even with this video, this is actually the 3rd time that I've shot this video, because maybe used your air or whatever, but I could have. That's Khaleesi, that's lovely. She just had to be in the video. Learning to take it day by day. This is actually the 3rd time that I've shot this video. The first time I recorded it and realized it was not recording. Khaleesi again, there she is. The second time I started recording and my phone died. So I kind of gave up yesterday, and I was just like, maybe yesterday was not my day. So I decided to put it off another day, and I'm glad that I did, because I feel a lot more confident now. I feel a lot more clear about what message I was trying to get out, and I think maybe that's just what I needed. I wasn't really feeling too good yesterday either, so everything happens for a reason. Yeah, but learning to take it day by day, just because every day is going to be different. You're going to have different challenges every day. Like, you're a human, the likelihood that you're going to have problems is inevitable. The only constant in our life is change. So learning to take each problem as it comes and not putting too much pressure on yourself. Like if you say that you want to make a routine and for whatever reason you don't do it one day, don't be mad at yourself. Don't say like, oh, well, there it goes. Like, we're done with it. Like, that's it. Take it a day at a time and do it the next day, because that's the only way you're ever going to be able to consistently bring new things and new actions into your life, is by putting them in there intentionally. So if you don't do it one day, okay, have self-compassion, move on, do it the next day, take it one day at a time. And I think not putting too harsh of expectations on yourself. Like, I know I'm the type of person that I tend to expect the best, and then if I think that I'm not going to give my best, or if I think that there's a possibility that I could fail, I try to avoid it, because I don't want to put that on myself. But if you have realistic expectations, like, I'm going to do what I can every single day, then you are more likely to stick with it, or come back to it if you relapse. I think this is really like one of the hardest videos that I've had to record so far, just because this is something so personal for me. But again, I really just wanted to put my story out there and things that I've learned through trial and error, so that if someone may be in the position that I was in, that they know that there is hope. There's always hope. Even when you don't feel it, I promise it is there. And as always, my platforms are open. Contact me on my Twitter, contact me on Instagram if you need someone, but please don't be afraid to seek out professional help if you think that you need it, because you know what you need. And as much as other people's opinions may try to stop you from getting what you need, don't let it, because you deserve it. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to wake up every morning and feel hopeful. And if I can do it, so can you. I promise. I really do. So thank you so much for letting me get a little bit emotional with you. I know this is a little bit more serious than some of the other videos that I've put out there, but when I was at my lowest, I remember coming to YouTube and to find solace, and I never really found anything that kind of resonated with me. So hopefully by putting this out here, someone will resonate with it, someone that was in my spot and can see that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Like, I know it's cheesy, but like, it's the truth. There's a reason that it's a cliche and it's cheesy, because it's the truth. But that's really all I wanted to put out there. I appreciate all my friends and everyone, strangers, people that have been supportive of this so far. This is it's a very scary thing to do, but I want to do it, and so I'm not going to let my fear stop me anymore. So thanks for joining in, and check out my video, that's my other videos, and what else is going to come out, because I don't know, I'm going to take it one day at a time.